Welcome to our video about computer security and cryptography. Computer security is the protection of information system from a thief or damage to the hardware and the software. Cryptography is a method of protecting information and communication through the use of codes so that only those for whom information is intended can read and process. Cryptography had at least 4,000 years of history. We classify this as four important periods that had an important impact on the cryptography nowadays. The earliest of cryptography was found in the time of an Egyptian noble named Khnumhotep II, who lived approximately 3,900 years ago. The purpose of doing this is to not conceal information, but to enhance its linguistic appeal. Then, in 3,500 years ago, Mesopotamians used cryptography to conceal a formula from pottery glass, which was used on clay tablets. This was known as the earliest known example of using cryptography to hide information. The most advanced cryptography in ancient world was found in Roman, which was known as Caesar cipher. This word involved shifting the letter of an encrypted message by certain number placed down in the Latin alphabet. Throughout the Middle Ages, cryptography became increasingly important. For example, the Caesar cipher was used as the basis for American military cryptography until as late as the Second World War. World War II also see the perfect example of cryptography, known as the Enigma machine. Like the wheel cipher, this device employed by the Axis power used rotating wheel to encode a message, making it impossible to read without another enigma.
Today, computer security is used to protect the reputation of your company, protect the data of your company, and increase cyberspeed at an affordable price. When it comes to protecting your computer, the biggest thing to be aware of is what websites you visit, what links you're clicking on, and what you're entering your information into, and what you're downloading. One big threat is when people aren't careful when installing freeware. People might visit a website that isn't secure and enter their personal information in it. You can tell when a website isn't secure or safe when the HTTPS header in the URL is red and crossed out. Quantum computing has the potential for many advances. It has the potential to solve things that we don't want solved, like breaking encryption and cryptography. The good news is that quantum-safe cryptography works today, and the National Institute of Standards and Technology is currently running a process to evaluate and standardize one or more quantum-resistant public key technologies. People around the world are worried about how computer security will survive the advancement of technology, such as hacking and quantum computers, which will make it easier for hackers to crack difficult code. However, the public can rest easy knowing that the problem, which does not exist yet, is already solved. Society is worried about receiving viruses on their personal computers and protecting their and company data. Fortunately, steps can be taken to ensure that you do not obtain these viruses by using verified sites and not downloading sketchy programs.
You wake up, clothes, breakfast, brush teeth. You leave for work and lock the door. You get in your car, drive, brake, park, and lock the car. You work. Data, files, information. You leave work and lock the door. But what about all that data? What's actually going on with it while you're safe and sound in your bed? Hacking and data loss are a clear and present danger today. With everything accessible online, just locking the door to the building is far from enough. The web is just like the Wild Wild West. and protecting your data has become an integral part of running a business. One small oversight could mean catastrophic consequences. Have you really taken the necessary precautions to make sure your data is safe? You wouldn't leave your home or car unlocked and at risk. Join other leading companies that rely on Prime Keys technologies.
The future of cryptography. The next wave of cryptography uses is in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is an example of a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is currently worth thousands of US dollars and it only exists electronically. Bitcoin doesn't work like most money. It doesn't work like most money as it is not attached to a central issuing authority. Bitcoin can be exchanged between computers in a worldwide peer-to-peer network. Bitcoin isn't just like a string of data that can be duplicated. It is an entry on a global ledger called blockchain. It records every transaction made. Many people keep track of this ledger. Bitcoins are kept safe with cryptography. They are kept safe with large blocks of encryptions. Bitcoin miners keep the ledgers updated and are rewarded with Bitcoins in return. There is many controversies regarding Bitcoin. Many people think it is a good technology advancement, while others think it will fail. If Bitcoin keeps expanding, one day we might have no banks. Think of that.